Hi folks, this is Frankie Schoenfeld with Frankie Outdoors. Uh, we're going to go over my rig a little bit here, but I want to tell you a little bit about Frankie Outdoors. We're going to have some fun. I primarily fly fish now. As you can see in the background, I have some trophy deer, trout. We're going to more gear towards the fly fishing because that's what I'm focused on now. We're going to go over my rig a little bit, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Frankie Outdoors. Frankie Outdoors, we're going to have some fun. We're going to go over some simple setups that I have that's been pretty effective in my first year of trout fishing, trout fishing. Fished about all my life, bait fish, spinner fish. Wanted a new twist and went to a fly rod, having a great time. Met some great people through YouTube too also. Scott Majors from PA Woods and Water. Great guy, great fisherman. Lobby Legs guys, awesome. Benny P, Aaron Mike. Talk to both of them and occasionally talk more to Aaron Mike than I do anybody else from Lively Legs, but ship your product extremely fast once you order your product. Top-notch guys, really good guys. Guys you can sit around a campfire, have a great time with, spend some time on the water with them. Both great family men too. So we're going to go over my rig here a little bit. I got an 8-foot sage rod with an Icon Echo reel on with about 20 feet of 20 yards of backing with about 20 yards of float line roughly. I run a 4 to 6 foot leader when I'm fishing small streams, just straight from my float line. My float line's like my strike indicator a little bit. I go more on keeping the line tight, and when I feel that pause or see a pause or feel a wee little bump that's not natural, I set the hook. Sometimes it's really effective and sometimes it's not, but it's my style. I've used strike indicators and I've used sighter line. It's not that I don't care for them, it's just this is my style of fly fishing. Like I said, we're going to go over my rig. 4 to 6 foot piece of Vanish 4-pound hooked to my attractor, which I typically run these olive pheasant tails from Lively Legs, size 16, and I run a honey badger that they produce with yellow legs on it. That it's really effective means. When I'm fishing small streams, I cut the overall distance between my attractor and my second nymph to 8 to 10 inches. It produces some fish for me. I even use it on the bigger streams, but then I run 3 nymphs. And they're the first nymph, 9-10 inches, second nymph, 9-10 inches, the third nymph. I think it works a little bit on their predatory. They see the attractor coming, followed up by 1 bug or 2 bugs, and maybe entices them to eat quicker. Another thing I do is this Vanish line's a little slippery, so I tie a single hand knot, a single loop knot, and put my split shot on, pinch it in a little bit. If it moves around up the line just a little bit, I'll tie a second single loop knot to keep it in place. That way I can fish the deeper runs and follow up with the flows. That's my simple rig. Now I fish some slack water at the back end, like streamer style, so I don't run any additional weight. Clear till I get up to where the water is moving a little quicker. And most of these runs, even on the bigger streams, I pick up an additional few fish. Sometimes I spook them, they go up in the run, I'm going to be fishing them anyhow. So what I have adopted is sort of like a nymph streamer style fishing at the tail end of these pools and pick up some fish. I'll be making some other videos, and in these videos I'll be showing you how I pick up some of these fish in the slack water or less obvious spots to catch a fish. Plus catching some fish in some pretty, as they call it, skinny water, not very deep water, and the riffles, where some of your fish are constantly hiding to evade predators. But I think you'll enjoy my new twist on fly fishing. I'm a 47-year-old man, but most of the time I act like a little kid, especially when I'm fishing. I really enjoy fly fishing. Glad that I picked it up. I have a lot of fun with it. And we're going to try to put a little new twist on this, more of a more modern style fly fishing. Maybe we'll get some the younger generation interested in it. And most of your fly fishing gear is a little expensive, but they do make economical versions of everything suited for everybody. You don't need the best of everything, but I promise you, get the best that you can afford. It'll make your experience a lot better on the streams. But you can very economically fly fish. But like I said, the more you put into your gear, the more pleasant your experience will be. But you stay tuned. My next video, I think, is going to be on flowing conditions. And then the next video is probably going to be a little bit on reading water. That's more of a master kind of thing. It takes you some time to learn how to read water and read where fish are going to be at. High pressured streams. We're going to show you where some fish are laying that obviously people walk by or just don't bother in fishing, which sometimes can bring great benefits, maybe a fish of a lifetime. I've caught some pretty nice fish here in central Pennsylvania where I've grown up and been raised at. I've been blessed to live here, still blessed to live here, right in the hub of some of the best wild trout fishing there is, and I think in the whole United States. And probably be argued that there's much places much better than central Pennsylvania as far as wild trout fishing. We're going to keep it real. We're going to have some fun. So stay tuned. If you have any comments, please make comments. I know probably one of the first things is people are going to scrutinize maybe my just straight leader. I have run sighter line and I have run strike indicators. I like my method a little better. Maybe you'll adopt this method and like it a little better. Keeps everything pretty simple. I don't have to take sighter line off. I don't have to take strike indicator off. I can go straight from nymph fishing right to streamer fishing pretty fastly, and don't have to worry about sacrificing anything. And then the vice versa. Things slow down. I'm not picking many up with streamers. I can go right back to nymph fishing within a minute. And we'll go over more of that at a later time. This is just my introduction to Frankie Outdoors. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you stay tuned, and God bless you all.